Hello, can you hear me? Oh, that was an OBS crash, man. I've had an OBS crash in so long. I have no idea why OBS crashed. That sucks. That's really annoying. Ugh, gotta love that. I'm not thankful for OBS crashing. That was a really weird one too. Okay. Have to set everything back up. Sorry, give me a second here. It was so weird too because like on OBS it was like, oh, everything's working, it's playing fine. So I was like freaking out, and I was like trying to go through like everything and figure it out, and then it just said like everything else was dead. But yeah. And then I tried to stop the stream on OBS, and then it like did the OBS is not responding thing. That was bad timing. Yeah, it's always unfortunate. It's never cool to just have the stream die. Hello.
Never cool.
What's up?
Hi, chat.
Happy Thanksgiving. OMG. Not. I was gonna say beef stroganoff. What is the beef Wellington? The Wellington.
We did. Yeah.
We should call them tomorrow and see if they still have any.
What's your favorite pie?
What's your favorite pie, chat? Put in your answers now. I had my OBS crash and it ruined everything. I don't even know if I can go to live chat for the other thing.
Sweet potato. Let's go.
Sweet potato is a terrible answer.
Have you had sweet
Mm-hmm. Sweet potatoes are gross.
potatoes? Slab. I'm gonna have you try the Japanese sweet potatoes. I might like.
Sweet potatoes are just worse than regular potatoes in every way.
And eat them with salt and pepper on it. It's like olive oil, salt and pepper. You roast them.
Gross. I don't want that.
They're Japanese though, so they're like hybrid. They're like a regular potato had a baby sweet potato.
Being racist, chat.
They're purple.
Just jokes.
Purple.
Pumpkin?
Louisiana mud pie. What's a Louisiana mud pie?
It has like pudding in it, like chocolate pudding.
That's what my nanny
Stuff.
used to make. She always make us a chocolate pudding pie. Graham cracker crap.
Okay.
Strawberry rhubarb, yes.
Good answer.
100%.
We got pumpkin pie.
Goated.
It's
Pumpkin
really good.
slaps, but strawberry rhubarb. Pecan pie, yes. Pecan pie.
Pecan pie. Let's play some Marvel Snapchat. Babe, how are you doing? You doing good?
Mm-hmm.
Get your coffee?
Yeah, I'm still working on it. On a clean.
Cheers, Alexander. I super appreciate you. Super thankful for you. You and Ben have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving.
Turtle pumpkin pie.
Wow.
Yes, peach cobbler counts. It is voted.
Peach cobbler count?
Ah.
It's a cobbler though.
It's like a what do you call it?
Deconstructed?
Yeah, deconstructed pie.
Which is not a pie.
Yeah, it is.
Would you consider a deconstructed car a car? Like if you just had a pile of wheels and metal?
Undrivable car, but it's a car nonetheless. Weird superiority. Oh, flex your game.
About what?
Not knocking on cars because taken apart, you know. We can still be. I don't know where I was going with that. I give up. All right, love you, bye.
Bye. Yeah, Silver Clan. That's how it works. Unfortunately, resets the ad timer whenever it dies, which is really cool and fun. I think if we go with Sentry Middle, we don't have priority for Annihilus, which is really good. We also don't have our Goliath though, which is a bit annoying. Did you know cheesecake is considered a pie because it has a crust? That makes sense. I don't know how they throw priority here. Hood left, maybe? But they probably fill the raft, right? Problem here is that the Annihilus us, we're in trouble, and they can do it like anywhere, which is extra scary. But maybe we're fine with Annihilus, right? Yeah. Because if they Annihilus, we can just push power like middle and left, and then just their rocks just die, and then they could win right. We don't really care. Very nice. Very cool game. Very cool game. Holy! Oh my gosh, Aragas! 50 gifted subs to the community. I need to see the biggest wall of Binks Nux I've ever seen in my entire life, please. Can we get an absurd wall of Binks Nux, please? I will start. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you, thank you. Wow, insanely generous of you. Everyone, make sure to send some love to Aragas. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, man. I super appreciate it. Something that is it's really cool. It means a lot. It's crazy. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. Hopefully I've brought you some entertainment this year and love, and holy dude, I never know what to do when people give me like huge things and stuff like that, other than just nuxing and thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the wall of Binks Nux. Holy. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Happy Thanksgiving. Woo! Hopefully you all enjoy your new emotes and stuff. Yeah, it's like we just had 50 gifted subs, which is insanely kind. Super just amazing. I really appreciate it. Okay, no Hawk. It's fine. Is that their Shadow King? That was Shadow King, right, chat? Set the hood middle. It was Typhoid? Typhoid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's debris them. They debris here too. Okay. It's gonna get spicy. It's all about losing priority right now. We can lose priority, we should just win. I got a full pass. I got a full pass for priority. Huge. It's actually hard. I think we have to go middle. They also Annihilus middle. I think we're just gonna. I think we might lose. Okay, they Annihilus right. We win. Huge. As long as they didn't Annihilus middle, we win. Chat, you have to do this when you play Annihilus. It's very, very important. So here's someone said leave last turn for Annihilus. You don't leave last turn for the Annihilus. Because if they had done this, we were like fulfilled, right? And they could Goliath us. The whole point is that you lose priority on 5. We Annihilus. If they don't Annihilus, then they have 1 spot left and we Goliath it. And then they can't do it. If they don't Annihilus, they do that. If they do Annihilus, this happens where they just get fulfilled. So just remember, these Annihilus mirrors are very important. Like, priority has never been more important than an Annihilus mirror. You have to be very, very smart. You have to know what resources you have, and you have to fight accordingly. So that's why I did the full pass on 4, which looks stupid, but it's all about priority. Have you put any thought into people that are willing to give out gifted like that? Put them in a pool, X amount of winners, the season pass on you. It's weird. I don't like giveaways, if I'm being honest. I don't really like giveaways. I don't want people to support me for the want of getting something back, if that makes sense, outside of my content. That's something that's really important to me in content creation. But not really, and that's not as like being someone who's not thankful for it. I just think that in content creation you can get into really weird situations of like, you know, having people like want to just give to you just because like they're expecting something back, or having like a quid pro quo type situation, right? And I don't really want to do that. I want people who are going to support me to be people who aren't supporting me to get something back necessarily. They're just supporting me because they have the means to do so, and they appreciate the entertainment that I bring to them, if that makes sense. Tom Wolf, thank you so much for the resubscription. That's my opinion on it. And I think a lot of people do giveaways, and I think giveaways are great, and I think that people who choose to do them are fine. I just think that it's very important to kind of stick to your guns when it comes to stuff like this, if that makes sense. Okay, after turn 4, this swaps. This always goes... The Starlight Citadel always go first or last? Starlight Citadel always goes first, right? Is Ghost worth losing Prio? The problem is that if you use Ghost, you lose Prio on 5, but then you don't have Prio on 6 to Eliath their Annihilus. So I personally don't think Ghost is worth it. It hurts you and helps you. So I think as a 1-2, it just doesn't help. Does anyone know? Starlight Citadel always goes last, right? I think that's it. Sorry for roping the opponent. I kind of know. It's not always left to right, Angel Dovel. I'm pretty sure it's always last. It's either always first or always last. I think it's always last. So if it's always last, we should play into Jotunheim this turn. Anyways, no, first is what I hoped for, I guess. Okay, we had the Annihilus. This might be wrong, pushing for priority too much. Side Citadel always goes last. Son of a bitch. And it goes first? You freaking liars. I don't think they'll Annihilus this turn. Be interesting to Annihilus Mirror to Tekken leader. Interesting. Where do we Eliath? There's an interesting interaction with Starlight Citadel where it always is supposed to go first or last is what I thought. And I thought it was last, or I thought it was first. I don't know, man. I just realized I don't understand the locations. I just have to accept it. It's hard, man. Okay. Victory. Think Werewolf would fit here? Maybe. That seems too big brain for me right now, though. I don't know what you'd cut for Wolf. There's a lot of small reveals that happen. So maybe you could fit Wolf in. I feel like it would be really hard deck to play, though. I feel like Wolf might make the deck better, but it would be way harder to play. The other thing is, like, we talk about priority a lot in the mirrors because there's so much Annihilus going around. Werewolf doesn't really help you with priority unless you're playing a bounce version. The amount of Starlight, why did yeah, dude, I just don't understand how the locations work. I just had to accept that, I think, at this point. Don't hit my Black Widow. Piece of crap. Or just ask you. All right, get wrecked. Why did Starlight Citadel go second there? Why did Starlight Citadel go before Jotunheim? Wongers! Yo, Towel, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Shin Zero, the music lover, the Satan, June, and 3 Volver. Make sure you get some nuts. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Very scary. I think we just hope that this gets us priority and then we just Goliath middle as a joke. Ruin their day with Rock mid. I mean, I don't know what they're setting up. We could just, if we get priority in Goliath, we win, right? I'm much more keen to do that. I mean, that's a big Wolfsbane. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's not. Did they just White Tiger? So this is they're playing anything left, which sucks. I think they just White Tiger. Love to see it. Victory. Yeah, Correct just ran after saying to ask him. Sorry, bud. Bad mouthfeel for the opponent there. Well, my guess is that they just didn't play White Tiger middle because of Dream Dimension, right? Moor Island and Jotunheim always happen before Starlight. Okay. So Starlight happens after Moor Island and Jotunheim, but before everything else? Is that correct? That's interesting. I actually had no idea. How come Cyclops goes between Stark Tower and Strange Academy? Get wrecked. Or how come Cyclops goes between Stark Tower and Strange Academy? Howard Gamer, Pog. Yeah, it does. Here, let me show the video. I made a joke of it in my YouTube video because it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Junk Evo, I think. Strange Academy. When am I lying? Okay, here I'll show you guys. What the hell? I'm in the middle of a game. What am I doing? Why did I think the game was over? Why did I think I wasn't in the middle of the game, dude? Jesus Christ. What's wrong with me? No shot they stay, right? Legion left? Legion left doesn't even win. They had the Annihilus tech, man. That's scary. They just run Annihilus in their in their Spectrum deck? I was scared. I wasn't scared for a second, actually. I could have also Eliath left, which was my thought, but it's just like, I don't understand. Waiting for Goose movie, so true. Okay. Banger song. We'll get back to it in a second, don't worry. Sorry, chat, I know I have to go back to my old grandpa way of changing stuff. Okay. Look at this. Life, but we'll take it. What goes first? Cyclops or Strange Academy? Cyclops, Stark Tower, and Strange Academy. In what order will they resolve? Put in your guesses now. Okay. So we have Strange Academy on the left, Stark Tower on the right, Cyclops on the left. Thank you. I appreciate that. I put some extra work into this one. Stark Tower right, Strange Academy left, Cyclops left. Look at this shit. Your guesses now.
All systems go.
Stark Tower. What? Stark Tower after turn 5, Strange Academy after turn 5, and Cyclops goes up between them. Everything I think I know is a lie. All right, explain that shit. Get wrecked, you piece. I have no idea. I still don't understand. Like, that was the situation where I'm like, I don't know how locations orders work. Is that just a bug? I don't know, man. I guess not. Locations go first, but locations that move stuff have to go last. Weird. The answer is Skeletor runs away and laughs. Hope for the devs to answer. Need to see the whole VOD? Why? What order Cyclops was played? Is that why? When was it? It's probably the VOD that says like, it was the Evo Junk VOD. I played 2 decks that day. Ping me on Discord, I'll try and find it for you after the stream. We should rock slide first. Bunka. Bunka. Make sure to give him some nucks, Dirty. Make sure to give him some dang nucks. Ooh, where you going, werewolf? Where you gonna go, Mr. Werewolf? Where you gonna go, Senor Wolf? It snapped. Why would they snap? Maybe they have the Annihilus tech? Alright, we're in trouble if they got our Annihilus. They could have it now, yeah. I do this? This is crazy, right? This is insane. See if they get it. Oof. Did indeed get the Annihilus. Tough. Sentry Viper kind of did nothing there, right? Evan Loki, yeah. If I had a Goliath there, we'd probably be fine. But we didn't. Yeah, I just hit the nuts. It's okay. They had, what, 5 cards? 42% chance of getting Annihilus. Just take it on the nose. They also lost, like I said, they also lost if we had our Goliath, right? Because we just blow up their card. Okay. Hoodlum. All right. Doing fine here. Let's make their life rocks. I kind of want to snap on this. We make their lives rocks. We Darkhawk. And we win. We don't have Annihilus, which is scary. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Okay. Just really hope that we can get Cryo with this. I think we would win, right? I guess if they Darkhawk right, we're in trouble. Do I do this to beat Darkhawk right? They could play Darkhawk Korg though. You can do this. Oh! That is how they win. We were wondering how they won. That is how. It's a good tech by the opponent there. Is Annihilus the first card whose best counters himself? Arguably, yeah. They had saved this one turn. We beat him with Goliath. Escape. I think they wanted priority because they were probably scared of Goliath themselves. That was very nasty. I cannot be, I cannot tell a lie. Shang-Chi gets better as less people expect him. Has always been the case. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Thank you. I think get wrecked in Jotunheim is the location. What are the odds? Pretty low, I guess. Ooh, enjoy your goblin. I think we're losing here, chat. Their pig peak on this was just devastating. Just absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating there. What was that game? I'm saying, man. The pig into peak on the Sentry was very painful. Seeing a lot more pig recently. Yeah, people are trying to play him. I mean, pig was like okay, and then Mobius just made it so the card was absolute unplayable garbage. Now that Mobius is back out of the meta, people are jumping back on the train. You picked up the Goblin, it showed us a 4-2 for a second. Oh, a negative 4-2. Yo, Pog. I'm in a little bit of trouble if they stop me left, huh? This is maybe bad. They play Viper, or they play Debris or something to fill left, I just lose, huh? It's probably a misplay. But if they don't do that, then we Annihilus left and we should be in a good position. Problem is we might be ahead, so they could counter Annihilus us. So we're probably ready to retreat if they snap. So I think we didn't play this perfectly. Yeah, if this is a goblin, we're just screwed, right? Okay. They get Prio. No, we got Prio. I think we have to Annihilus. Even if they just Annihilus us back. It just sucks, but we just have to take it on the nose. Play wasn't perfect, so retreat win a game. That is how Marble Set works. Do you not like that? Should beat... This is a tiny card. Ah, that makes it a lot bigger, actually. It should beat Annihilus, right? I don't know how else they beat us. Should beat everything. Annihilus, right? We just win middle and left. Maybe just Korg left, because we only need 2 power to beat the Annihilus, right? They get -4. Look at this. Nice. GG's.
Victory.
I think Mobius is perfect now. I just don't like what they did with Wave. I love what they did with Wave. I think Wave was a pretty toxic card when used defensively, but now she's like better offensively. I'm a fan of Wave. I'm a fan of what they changed with Wave. I think it opened up a lot of cool things with the game. Okay, we will Cord. Got our 2-drop. Very nice. Good curve. Cosmo's an interesting choice for this deck, potentially. Some a nice honkin' green gobby. What deck runs Polaris and Lizard? I'm thinking Cerebro 5, but maybe they are Cerebro 5 and they just don't really care about being behind. We always lose priority for Eliath before Annihilus. I think we snap here. Sentry into Annihilus is insanely powerful. I noticed you, Thyre. Surfer? The Lizard's a little weird in Surfer, but maybe they just wanted a power card. Or maybe they run Luke. You miss the old disruptive decks you used to play? Well, now you have new disruptive decks that you can play. Sauron Surfer. Could be Sauron Surfer. Nah, it's definitely Cerebro 5, right? They never Annihilus, or they never... Oh, wait. If they Eliath, they're that psycho. I bet they just Doom this turn, right? I bet they just Doom this turn.
Doom rules all.
They could still Cerebro, right? You just win middle? Cerebro left makes it very hard to win over here. We kind of have to play around them Cerebroing to win, right? Or them just playing 2 5 powers left. Stay Cerebro left and 5 power left. We still just win left. Chavez right wins against Cerebro? It does, but we can also just go here to win against Cerebro, right? I think this is probably the better line. Let's say they Cerebro. They either Cerebro or retreat, I think. Luke Cage Cerebro? Son of a bitch. Are we big enough? Damn. Should've just made the better play. That's tough. YouTube should have update the UI. Yeah, good luck having YouTube update the UI for their live stream. I don't think they've touched it since they built it. Okay, probably a junk deck. Pretend like we have the nuts. Kinda do. Inky, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Mr. Binks. I don't personally celebrate the day, but I can still see your messages. I don't personally celebrate the day, but here and giving thanks. Yeah, oh, thank you, thank you. Very kind of you. Scared that they have Annihilus.
Wind, aid my hand.
Just priority Goliath. It's probably our game plan.
Opponent snapped.
I'm unafraid here. We have 5 cards in hand, which is a bit scary. Should have been more afraid.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
They have to guess where we would Annihilus. Did we play this out ever? You want me to play the Darkhawk? Hey, yellow. Wow, he's so smart and talented, chat. It's actually insane.
Victory.
You always lose to Goliath? Yeah, I do. They didn't have it. I can only have so many things, chat. That was an insane risk that should not have paid off. That was such a stupid risk to go for. Jesus Christ. I wonder what their hand was, man. They could only play Man-Thing? Their hand must have been doo-doo. Maybe they had Hood or something? Like Hood, Man-Thing? Like Hood was their only thing that was 2 or less? Start with Hood. I probably should start with a Korg. Probably should have started with Korg there. Keep the right lane open for Sentry potential. Okay. Keep being smart about priority. Okay. They have priority by the literal slightest amount possible. Does it ever pass? We don't have the Goblin Snipe, right? That would give us priority. Unless they played middle. Does it though? No, it doesn't even give us priority. It's only -3. It's actually good. And if it misses, we just Annihilus it. They're smart, they will Annihilus middle if they're going to Annihilus. Problem is that we don't have Goliath, which is what we need. But they don't know that. They're kind of forced to play around it, right? Let's go left. They're gonna have no space. Literal 0 space.
Such is my judgment.
They just accepted having no space. Good game. I'm starting to get really good at this Annihilus mirror. It's pretty hard, man. Hey Binks, would I ever consider playing DC Dual Force? I think the game's like fine, but I don't really have too much like interest in playing it directly. I have been in talks to try and do more sponsorships with them, but the last one they canceled. They like offered it and then canceled it, which was a little iffy. So if they offer me another sponsorship opportunity, I'll try it again. Run some Conquest? No. Why? You saying boo? Or you a big DC Dual Force guy, snarky by nature? Do you want to see a reason why I don't want to do it? I'll show you. I'll show you the reason. if you want to know, like, for real. That's the reason. You're booing the canceled sponsorship? That's fair. Let's be realistic, Chad. I do this for a living, right? The game looks like ass. The game looks fun. I had a lot of fun with my little time playing it, but there's no viewership. There's no reason to I unfortunately have to be kind of like that with how I choose to do things. I don't want to snap. So I will. Sab has over 7K currently? Yeah. Exactly.
Victory.
It's like if there was opportunity where a lot of people were really interested in watching DC Dual Force, maybe I would consider, you know, pushing into DC Dual Force and making DC Dual Force content, because the game itself seemed pretty fun. Is it DC Dual Force a mega pay to win? I don't know. I don't know, man. They're lacking promotion, but they're still in beta? Are they still in beta? I thought they were... Is it technically open beta now? The art style is off-putting? It's kind of got the dark and gritty Batman feel to it. Yeah, if that's not your vibe, I can see that being a bit ick. Tried watching someone, you think it was me and you were bored to tears? I mean, that's just an insult to me, honestly. I try and make every sponsorship as exciting and entertaining as possible. But I was going through the tutorial, so watching anyone play the tutorial of a game is never fun. You guys want to see the biggest friggin' Darkhawk ever? Dakin! They don't even have the friggin' chibi Dakin, chat. Look at this guy. Look at this Giga Chad. I don't think he can ever beat the 16. Maybe he can if he plays MODOK left. We kind of have to call it where they MODOK. They have so many rocks in their deck, though. They're kind of in trouble. This gets to 16. We could beat 16. I don't know why I'm so worried about it. Not been. Oh, okay. Got the shard. APOC. You just can't hit the APOC again. You hit the APOC again.
All systems go.
Indeed. So we can do 12 plus 14 middle. 12 plus 14. 12 gets us to 20. 14 gets us ahead. Send them this. Try it. If they could beat 16 left, they win. Nice. Super well played there. Super well played there. I think it's guaranteed to hit the APOC again.
Victory.
Very good game. I almost messed that up, but I found the line. APOC was 16, so they could have played it left. But then they could have had anything that came out of the Dracula, right? Should have APOC left and prayed Dracula to Chavez? Ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, you know? I don't think they expected me to go middle there. I think they were just like, oh, we have this locked up. Which is kind of why I did it. Okay, Dad. And if every pork chop were perfect, we'd never have hot dogs. And if every pork... What the fuck? If every pork chop were perfect, we'd never have hot dogs? If every pork chop were perfect, we never... What the hell does that mean? Are you saying that they take pork chops and grind them up into hot dogs? I guess that is kind of what they do, right? It's a Steven Universe quote? Pog. Like Steven Pogiverse, am I right? Fellow kids? Absurdly rare Darkhawk deck with no Zabu? You could try and squeeze Zabu in, but you just don't need him. You just play Zabu, you just play Darkhawk on 4. You're kind of happy. Kind of praying for Annihilus here. We've also played Sentry left this turn. Next turn we can play Sentry Demon. Figure it out. Whoa, living on fire. Our Darkhawk's huge. They keep refusing to draw. Ooh, wait, shit, wait. Oh no! I'm sorry. Got hit with the ads. I think we can wait a turn, right? I'm fairly certain we're free to just wait a turn on this Annihilus. And they have to, if they are an Alliath deck, they have to 50-50. The other option is just Annihilusing now, but then we lose to them holding their Annihilus. And this always maintains priority. Snap on. Huge. Time at 50-50. Problem is Annihilus doesn't win middle. I don't have a 1-drop to pair with it. I had to play the demon last turn. This is really hard. It's a very hard play to choose. Very, very hard choice. Annihilus mid doesn't win mid though, so we just lose to 2 cards left. Or 1 big card left. Twitch didn't give you formats ads, I give you 3 minutes. Oh! Damn, dude, the Shang-Chis have been killing me today. Well played, opponent. Yeah, this is the big problem, is that the Annihilus mid just didn't get enough. We could have won with Hawk and stuff like that, but I feel like it's really hard for us to win right if we don't Annihilus. I'm honestly surprised people are still playing Sean after the... I mean, it's not a huge... It wasn't a massive nerf. It was a very light nerf. Okay. We'll get the Korg out. Land this right. It's fine. Hulkbuster. That's a funky one. Look at the Shaw nerf as mostly an overall game adjustment. That's an interesting way to think about it. It's just Rock Slide. It's gonna be a funky game. Is this like a pool 2 player maybe? Kind of has pool 2 player vibes going right now. Get the Darkhawk vibing right. And snap. A lot of total power we can pump out here. Sentry's a bit weak though. I'll still snap. Chub is often played for stats. Usually not, no. I don't think it's really a Shabazz buff unless you're playing a Lockjaw deck. It's very rare that you get your Shabazz Shang-Chi. Super rare. It's a big hawk. Goliath left just wins left on the final turn. Do I just pass? Stupid turn. Pass the play around leader. We did get the priority flip. I don't know how they could possibly beat us, right? 20, 13 power? Like Hulk? We lose to Hulk, right? Doom?
Victory.
Doom mid? Doom mid would be 13, right? Yeah, Doom mid would beat us. Lyth is a tough card to play around in that location, though. Thank you for giving me a pip and telling me that I'm supposed to click it. Shot is your most hated card in the game? Cosmo's your second most hated? So you just want to do whatever you want without your opponent being able to interact with your cards? I think counterplay is really cool in this game. Chavez and Lockjaw is pretty good. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, outside of Chavez and Lockjaw, it doesn't really... The Sean nerf doesn't really matter for it. It matters very little. Hello. Oh my gosh. Doggos are going outside. Aww. That's exciting. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Love you. Probably be done 20 half hours or so. Thank you. Chat, my hair smells good. Are you jealous? We have the Annihilus. We have no idea what our opponent's playing. You normally try to respect other people's opinions, but hating on any card other than Professor X is objectively wrong. What a terrible opinion, dude. It's actually just such an awful opinion. Like, what do you, like, I don't even understand what you're saying. You're saying that only the card that you dislike is the only card that anyone's allowed to dislike in this game? That's crazy. That's an insane take. Only I am allowed to be mad. You're mad, you're stupid and wrong. Okay. If the fire in the room and a light bulb needs to be changed, which is the bigger thing? You're right. Your opinion is the only one that matters. No one else's opinion matters except for yours. It's very good take. You're the only one that's right or matters. You special little boy. This is a line. Loses to Patriot. They could also just Goliath left, which is kind of like my expectation. If they go down the Patriot line, I don't really know how we win. I think Goliath left is very tempting for our opponent. If I was them, I'd have a hard time not playing Goliath left, so we'll play around that. Aha! Every point matters.
Victory.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Jose. You hate cards your opponent plays against you don't have? Just get the cards, forehead. Uatu for the win. If they're not playing Uatu, they are bad. I know it's hard to have all the cards. Unless you're a psychotic whale like me. Do I hold the Viper for the Sentry? Means I can't play Debris. There's a lot of other threes I could play that I would like. Series drop soon. They said before the end of the year they'll have an announcement on it. So that's my hope. Is that they're not lying. Being little friggin' liar pants. Happy New Year's drops? I hope so. I think it's been way too long without series drops. It's very unfortunate. I think the biggest problem with series drops is that they also don't refund nerfs. Like their whole point with like, oh, we don't refund nerfs because you just get all the cards in the collection track. So like, it doesn't really make sense for us to refund them. But then when they stopped like series dropping and they don't refund nerfs, it is very feels bad. I think it's the most upsetting thing with Marvel Snap I've had. Opium, it isn't an announcement they're canceling series drop. They wouldn't do that. They would not. They're very smart company. They wouldn't make what seems like promising series drops and then be like, lol. They might play around this Viper, but there's not much we can do about that. Okay. I mean, how do they win here? Okay, cool.
Victory.
Bum, bum, bum. Chill out, Morbius. I already beat you, okay? You don't have to you don't have to yell at me after the game. I'm ending very soon. Like 20 minutes or so. Goliath replacement? Very hard to run this deck without a Goliath. I was gonna run Iceman or Mystique. You can try those. Ooh, I played the... not the other one. Get out of here. I don't want this shit. Wait. We need to manage priority. Let's just play rocks then. Managing priority is going to be just kind of hard with X-Mansion no matter what. Because we just don't have really control over it. Makes it a little bit easier. So we should always have non-priority here. The problem is we don't have the Goliath. I would snap if we had the Goliath. Sequin early target is Darkhawk? Yep. I was going to try it. I haven't tried it out. Nice and fair expansion there? Well, yeah, that's why we snapped. We actually wanted their card to be bigger. It's weird. Like I said, these Annihilus mirrors, you have to think very weird and differently about the game. So they have to Annihilus this turn, otherwise they get fulfilled. And if they Annihilus, then we Annihilus them. Then we're in the driver's seat. It's all about priority, chat. That's all that matters in these matchups. All about managing priority. It's very, very important. We already snapped. We snapped last turn. Bum, bum. I've been top 1,000! Let's go! Definitely not me being drunk the other night and losing 400 ranks. Trying to play Galactus. It's a top priority to think about priority, yeah. It is a top priority. Only problem with the Annihilus is you never get 8 cubes. That's not true. The Goliath line often gets you 8 cubes. Like if you play Annihilus and you trap them, sometimes people will just think they can Annihilus back and then you just then you just hit him with the cheeky. Okay, destroy decks are a bit hard to play. Hopefully you go right. Alright. Fair enough. Maybe they don't play another destroy card this turn. Maybe we could just start going crazy. Black Widow got me 2 draws that game. Lost your wedding ring and then lost 5,000 ranks playing in a bad mental state. Yeah, it's crazy, man. If this lands right, we fulfill middle. I mean, Skillmonger obviously kind of hurts us here, right? No way. Okay. I was gonna say that would be crazy if that landed. Okay. Fulfilled left is nice. Right and left doesn't matter that much. Double Sentry is like fine, but they always fulfill right? So we just end up destroying the cards. You see in a world where we like double Sentry like next turn? Like the Annihilus lane's middle, we're in a great spot. They can't Goliath us, which is actually really nice. How big is their other stuff? They're small, right? Tiny? 4 cards in hand. We had 8. The problem is death. We can add 12, so there something has to be more than 8. I don't think they could Death and Shava. Oh, maybe they can Death and Shavas. Yeah, they're at 8. I think Death Shavas always gets us. We find a line to beat Death Shavas. This beats Death Shavas? At 2 rocks, this goes to 12. We had 14. This beats Death Shavas by 1. Very nice.
Victory.
We'll have 4 rocks because this costs too much. But unlimited energy would be cool. Very well played. Very, very well played there. Knight's reason it out. You gotta, man. You gotta. They don't run Shavas in their deck. I guess a lot of these decks are cutting Shavas. I think Dexter put out a video about it, and some people are playing Shavas over Null, which is interesting to beat Loki. So maybe they are a Null version, not a Shavas version. So they must not have drawn Null, right? Because they could have Null Death, and that's just way bigger. I don't wait. Maybe it wasn't that much bigger, right? Because it was just their Darkhawk. No, because the X23 died a bunch of times, but I still don't think it was enough. Over 10. X23 died twice. Everything else was rocks, and then the 2 things. I think their Null was 7. I think there's a shit ton of stuff that got destroyed. Four from X23 and 1 from Deadpool. Wasn't there? They had a 2 and a 1 Deadpool. I think both a 2 and 1 Deadpool died, and another 1. There might have been 8 actually. The more I'm thinking about it. Remember Professor X always running Goliath with it? That's kind of interesting. He was a little weak. Man, they could technically fulfill left this turn. Okay. Some D-Hawk Dittos. I think we debris right always to try and fill left. Okay. They were prepared. Maybe I should have done that for Sentry reasons. It's probably a misplay. They shouldn't have any other ways to, they should have another way to make this bigger, right? They have no other way to make their Darkhawk bigger, so this always beats Darkhawk. But I don't know if this beats whatever they play. I think we have to 50-50. I think it's a 50-50. They did have a way to make the Darkhawk bigger. Son of a bitch. Wow, I'm really happy we didn't do the other line. Take a 50-50 all day. Yeah, Def Mute, it's if your deck was ever shuffled, so if they put rocks in your deck, if you played Thanos, anything like that. Had a nice little climb here. Let's look at the stats of the deck. I feel like we've been playing very solidly. Super solidly today. Yo, 63% win rate, 21 and 12. Very solid deck. It's kind of like a joke Thanksgiving deck. The whole thing was a joke last night. The whole thing was a joke last night, being like, oh, I want to give people rocks because it's Thanksgiving. And it's a good deck. That's cool. What if my opponent's entire life was Widow's Bites, chat? What overlay do I use? I made it myself. I made this. They're probably Destroy, which kind of hurts this a bit.
Opponent snapped.
Ah, whatever. Okay, Dak and Cloning Vats is horrifying. This is true. Okay, so it's probably discard then? Boom, boom, ba, ba, boom. Ba, 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 bum. But if they don't Modok this turn, we just Goliath and win, right? They have to Modok this turn. And if they do, then we probably just win middle with Goliath anyway, right? Because they get giant Dakins, but like, who cares? Right? Always get Prio here. They should have no way of getting Prio here unless they like Modok. Maybe I should play the Demon right, because if they destroy one shard, they get +8. I don't know. I think we just went with Goliath. Kind of dug themselves into a hole here. Oh no, chat! Oh no, chat! They're gonna play Modok! Chat, they're gonna play freaking Modok! Their Modok's gonna discard 3 Maramasa shards! It's gonna get the Morbius up to 12 power! There's nothing we're gonna be able to do!
Victory.
Yeah, I wouldn't like a lie if they did that to me too. I want to calculate. Okay, if they had Modok that turn, they would have had 3 32 power Dakins. So they would have been 28 times 3, which is 81 power. The Modok itself, it's 81 power from the Dakins. The Modok itself is 8, so that's 89. And then 12 on the Modok. Chat, we would have... That was a 100. That was a 104 power Goliath. That Goliath netted us 104 power. It's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good, man. How does priority work if you're winning? So if the game ended right now, whoever was winning, if it's completely tied like it is, it's a coin flip. 104 power net power from the Goliath. Actually 105 because I'm pretty sure they played Shard Modok. So they played a Shard to put a Shard back in their hand just for the 1 power. And then they Modoked. But do we actually, I don't know, man. I'm kind of proud. We kind of read that like an absolute book. Like, Dak and Cloning Vats is horrifying, but we just worked out that as long as we get priority, as long as we can maintain priority against it, we were totally fine. Chat, if you play Nico and it has the destroy 2 and you play it on armor, it doesn't destroy, right? Never really thought about that. I probably want rock slide more. Doesn't? It's interesting. Do you get the draw? You don't draw either, right? But you do draw? Okay. Oh, you said, but do you draw? Yeah, I don't think you draw. I don't think you draw. What up? They fill right. The Widow's Bite doesn't go up, but I don't think they will. I want to snap. Seems really good. They actually just really helped us with this Widow's Bite, honestly. I was kind of in a weird spot. I'm going to play it right as well, and then aim to Eliath mid. So that their werewolf can't land mid. Sue. Very good. Very just solid. Dude, we're playing really well today, man. You know what, chat? I'm gonna end the stream. I want to spend time with my partner for Thanksgiving, and I said 6 o'clock, and it's right at 6 o'clock, so we're gonna do that. Super solid stream, man. Just from like a win perspective. Let's pull up the stats for you. One of the better cooks I've had in a while. I mean, this, like, I haven't really seen anyone using the Darkhawk package much with it. It just feels very, very good. It just seems like very solid top to bottom. Like, it kind of just does the regular junk stuff, but it doesn't go too hard on it. Then you have Annihilus for Annihilus mirrors. You have Eliath as just your clincher card. Darkhawk and Sentry both just slam huge stats. Super well played. Super good game. That's wonderful. For real, chat, thank you so much for being here today. From the bottom of my heart, I really am thankful for this community. You guys all legitimately are the reason that I can do this as a full-time job, which is it's weird. I met up with 2 of my high school friends yesterday, and they kept asking me about this because they were so confused about like what I do, because I didn't talk to them in a couple of years. And it's I don't know, I feel very blessed and lucky that like my job can just be, I can work whenever I want. I can just make really cool, entertaining content, and people will show up and watch, and that means a ton. Thank you to everyone who subbed today. Shadow Woman, Jimmy Dickens for the gifted, Z-Turk, Alexander Newell with the gifted, Tao Wolf with the 5 gifted, Akuahara, and of course, Aragas with the absolutely legendary 50 gifted. Let's just do one more wall of Binks Nux for everyone in the community, and especially Aragas for the insane support today. Super appreciative of everyone. We'll go ahead and raid you off and find somewhere to have you go and have fun. Okay. Okay, that is in Italian. There's very few English-speaking people on today. Because of Thanksgiving. But let's go and try and find someone. Let's see here. trying to find someone. Will I get diamond? I don't know. I don't know if you'll get diamond, sir. Dude, there's so few English-speaking people on. I know Dara's streaming, but Dara has 1,500 viewers right now. I'm sure a bunch of people will jump over to Dara anyway afterwards. Would love to give the gift of the community over to someone who's a little bit smaller. Okay, Wolfie's, we're gonna send it over to Wolfie Chops. Wolfie Chops. Y'all have fun over there. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thanksgiving. And I will see you on Sunday. Take care.